I can't have the same groin from 10 a.m. You can tell I'm real choked up right now. That's right. I mean, I don't get it. Please, act like you're surprised. Got to see it. Girl, good morning, good morning. It has been quite a night. It was storming the whole entire night. Welcome to a new vlog, by the way. I need to say that more often. I don't. It's a problem. I know. I understand. It was storming the whole entire night, hence why it's so dark in here right now. I feel so sleepy, but I gotta be up. It was like the house was shaking. It was as if the house was shaking last night. Seriously, the way the wind was blowing, the way the rain was coming down. I was like, wow, what is going on? So the rain has stopped for now, but we are under a flood watch. So we'll see what's going to happen, in a little bit. It is completely wet outside. I have somewhere to go today at 11. I don't even feel like going. When it's just gloomy out, you just want to lay down and rest. It's one of those days. I got my coffee. I'm going to make my way through this, but I just want to go to sleep. But then I have so many things that I want to do, When I be having so many things that I want to do, it's like, who has time to sleep? How, when, why? Why would I do that? You understand what I'm saying? It is a slow day for me today. I feel like my lips feel swollen. And it's not even like, what did I eat yesterday? I did well yesterday. I shouldn't feel so inflamed. Maybe it's just a morning thing, Okay, have you been watching Love is Blind? We talked about it in the last video. I don't even know where to begin, okay? That show is not only ridiculous, but people really, really and truly are making lifelong, I mean, granted, people get divorced all the time, so maybe they don't care. They're thinking, well, if it doesn't work, I'll get a divorce. Perhaps. But they're making such huge decisions with knowing someone for what, less than a month? That is insane. Calabria, I really enjoy her. She is a sweet, affectionate, emotionally available woman, but When you see someone who is like that and is nurturing a man so much, it gives mother. When we get into mother territory, I don't see how that's attractive. It was obvious that, what's his name? Edmund. First of all, is he a Ghanaian? I'm trying to figure that out. I wonder if he is. I know his mom goes to Ghana, but she might be a Ghanaian. I don't know. The way she was with Edmund, you could tell that it was very motherly. And yes, there was sort of that can come in love. But when it's all the time, I was just watching it so uncomfortable because it was a motherly role that she was assuming. Not only that, when you think about it, when you're whole and healed, someone like him is not going to be attractive to you, because you're going to recognize that he has a huge mother wound. And I really feel bad for him. But when you recognize that someone has a huge mother wound like that, you know that they need help and I'm not it. Because then I'm going to be made almost like a deity to them. And you can see that because of the way that he regards her. I mean, everything is, I love you, I love you, I love you. And look, I'm very expressive too. I get all that. I love that to death. But you can tell it's just overkill for him. And I felt so bad at the wedding because, he was desperate. You see, it's one thing to love somebody, but then when you are desperate like that, that's a problem. I hope that he's okay. Granted, this was a year and a half ago. But it just felt like he was going to lose it if they didn't get married. You can love someone and not feel like you're going to lose it if you're not with them. It was just too much. It was very motherly. The show was entertaining as hell. The show is meant to be entertaining. I keep on seeing people say, why was he let on the show? He's unstable. Nah. Hello, it's entertainment. They know it's going to be entertaining. Is it going to be entertaining at the expense of someone? Perhaps. But is it still entertaining? Absolutely. And the whole point of the show to make money is to entertain. So when I watch reality TV shows and I'm like, this is so ridiculous. I cannot believe they just showed that. I cannot believe that this person's on here. You got to think production wise. This is the reason why the person's on the show, the incident has happened, and why the question's being asked, because it is entertaining. It is getting people talking. We are talking about it. That's the whole point. That's what they wanted, and they got what they wanted. Drama, chaos, polarizing opinions, discussions, debates, arguments. They got all that. Anyway, remember these nails from, I don't even know when now. Was this 2 weeks ago? I am so proud. The new glue that was sent to me in BTR box works well. I've been doing my nails for over 5 years now. And no shade to Kiss, but the Kiss glue ain't got nothing on this one. Whatever this one is called, it is phenomenal. My nails are on to the point where they're growing out, and I don't keep my nails on to the point where they're growing out, and they are still on. They are on, okay? They ain't going anywhere. This is a shocker for me. I am so surprised. And the tip is not too bad because it's light. It's not as obvious. You see, white is so stark that I can see it obviously when the white has peeled back, when it's just off the tip. You know what I'm talking about, when it's just, that, just off. So it's not as obvious to me. And I'm still trekking along. I'm going on 2 weeks with these nails. I'm so proud. I'm really so proud. I'm so proud. The glue is great. And I didn't have to put any top coat on this. These nails are easy. I'll link these down below. It's a 5-pack. It comes in different colors, and I've been doing all of them except the last one, which is this spider web thing. It's not for me. It's very Halloween. I don't know what that is. It's not for me. I know that. Whatever it is, I know that it's not for me. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that one. But the other 4, I have enjoyed. I've enjoyed thoroughly. Believe it or not, I'm so annoyed. I do semaglutide, and I take the injection each week, and I only skip when I run out. Well, I ordered a new one 2 weeks ago, and I haven't taken the injection. And part of it is because I want it to stretch. The second part of it is I want to see if I'm still going to lose weight. I'm so annoyed. So I still feel, this guy on TikTok, he's so annoying. Do you follow him or do you see him on your For You page? He always talks about people being petite. So he'd be like, don't you want to feel petite? Put that chicken down, whatever. I'm talking about being petite. If you know who it is, comment down below, let me know. So anyway, I still feel petite without it, you feel me? But the good thing is that it's in the fridge. So I wonder if there's something about it where it's still in your body and it's still working, even if you've been off of it. I don't know. Because in my mind, I stop it for a few weeks, I'm gonna swell up. You know how people be talking about it online. That hasn't been my experience at all. That has not been my experience. And even when I look back, I said this before too, it's so crazy to me. I don't always notice that I'm still losing until I look at a piece of content from months ago and I'm like, hold on, my face looks completely different. So I love that. I love that I'm still going down. The dose that I'm at, what am I at? 30 units I don't even know. If you care, I can always just look and tell you, but I know I'm doing 30 units, but I can't remember what the other details are on the vial. I know the dose that I'm on is a maintenance. Is it maintenance? I think it's maintenance. It's not a high enough dose to lose a lot, whatever that means, okay? However, I'm still losing. I wouldn't call it pounds, it's more inches. I can see it, which is what I care about. I have not gotten on a scale in ages. I don't even know. The last time I got on the scale, I was 175, and honestly, my weight fluctuates, so I didn't feel like getting on the scale and seeing no damn 180, no damn 178. I didn't feel like it. So I said, I'm not getting on that damn scale. I'm gonna stick with the 175. And my scale is connected to this app on my phone, so I can see on a graph where I've been and stuff. I don't like when it goes plus 0.3, plus 3. Thank you. Keep your plus 3 to yourself, okay? I didn't ask for that. I want to stay where I was weeks ago. So that's why I haven't been getting on the scale. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't even care about the number, really. It's just about how I look and feel. I don't give a damn about that number, because you know I lift heavy weights. Yo, my legs. You know when you do bottom day. Hey, lower. Hey, it's not lower day. When you do a lower body. I wanted to say leg day, lower body. You do lower body, and then you're in all that pain. I've been having that for a while now. The other day I did lower body. What do you call this? The thigh muscle in the front. Oh, it is so pain. Hey, it's so pain. Wow. Hold on a second. It is so painful. My edges are not done. So, yo, Sasha Noel. She put on her notes on her DM, or what do you call it, on Instagram, and she said, "Whoop-de-doo." She said, "I ain't got no edges." Whoop-de-doo. Yes, whoop-de-doo. That's why we filling in. You know, so I can't be bothered. Look, I can't. You know, yeah. So whoop-de-doo. So your girl is still feeling petite, like that guy would say on TikTok. So freaking funny. And I'm still doing semaglutide. I'm gonna do the injection tomorrow. I should. I don't want to get too out of hand. As he says too, he calls it getting out of hand. He be like, "You're getting out of hand," meaning you letting yourself go. That guy's funny. If you know what I'm talking about, then you'll know why that's so funny. Okay, I've showered, laying down my hair once again, because when I do the slick back, I wash it each day so that it can be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Lay down. I'll do some makeup and create content later on. I got on this Adidas set that I did a campaign with a while ago. Nice and comfortable. Again, these sets just make my life a whole lot easier. No guesswork. Throw it on, look like somebody, and then be presentable. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make some tacos, which is so funny because the way I be stuffing this taco is more like a burrito. Okay, let's get this going. I'm gonna use my low carb tortillas, which, if you haven't already had these are so freaking good. I like them a lot. I forget who showed me this, but it was because of keto. You know, I used to do keto a while ago, and because of it, I learned that there are a lot of food. Ooh, I just messed this up. I'm trying to rip it on the perforation. But because of keto, I learned that there's so many foods that I can get that are gonna be tasty and lower carbs. Because if we think about it, inflammation in the body is exacerbated by a high carb diet. Carbs equals sugar. So even though I'm not on keto per se, I still like to go low carb whenever I can. It's not called keto pizza, it's cauliflower crust pizza. I still get that whenever I can because I'm used to it, and I like that. When I did keto, it really helped me. It just trained me. It trained me to do things a little differently, and I enjoy it. I enjoy that the habits have stuck. So these are good if you want to do a breakfast taco, burrito, a quesadilla, whatever. So let me get my beef. You feel me? Get my ground beef. You feel what I'm saying? Get this stuff going. When I have my pico de gallo, I got the hot one. I really could spice up the beef by putting onions and all that stuff in it, but I'm gonna just do this the very straightforward, easy way. Let me show you. And I have my coffee on the stove with water. It helps to neutralize odor when you're cooking. So it's a tip if you want to, again, neutralize odor. When I tell you this caraway situation be getting me through, it be getting me through. I love it. It looks brand new, even though I use this all the time. And I'm being very careful not to get this to the bottom of the pan to lest I scrape it, but I just want to push it down, you know. Love garlic powder. I could use garlic cloves, but again, this is just a real easy situation. I'm not trying to make this complicated. So love that. And then I always use Knorr whenever I'm cooking. So whether it's beef or chicken, Knorr is the way to go, baby. Yo, I can't. So I know that I want to change my hair, because you know I like changing my hair, right? But there's nothing that beats the feeling of washing my hair. Just scrubbing my scalp clean makes me so freaking happy. I can't even explain it. I love washing my hair. Now, it's a lot of work having to always slick it down each day. Granted, it's not like I'm building a house, but still, it's like, oh, here we go. I gotta do this whole process all again. But the idea of washing my hair and keeping my scalp clean makes me so happy. I just washed my hair, as you saw. And now is the time where, okay, after I do my skincare routine, I gotta slick it down and do something. I'm saying this because I realized that the other day I threw my short bob wig into the dryer and I haven't taken it out. So I'm thinking, okay, hold on a second. What's my next hairstyle? What are we doing? Okay, what exactly are we doing? This is Afro Tech Week. And I got a few events that I've been invited to and some others that I'm sure I'm gonna attend. I just don't have clarity on them yet. And I'm like, do I wanna be washing my hair today? I want to have something going on. What do I want to do? I don't know. Then I said to myself, oh, what if this is the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Eye Gel. I have some full wigs. I have one that is brown. My only issue with wearing it is I know people would be like, what wig is that? What wig is that? This is, again, one of the ones from the old hairstylist. I don't know the color, so I don't want to have to continue disappointing people if I wear it. So that's been my thing. And then I remember feeling like when the hair is brown, it doesn't go with everything. Do you feel me? Black goes with everything. Brown hair is like, okay, it's a certain vibe to it. You feel me? So that's what's also holding me back, those two things. And then I'm like, all right, I know that I have a full, do I have a full black wig? Maybe I do. I keep on saying full, they're all full. Do I have a black wig? I don't remember now. I don't even freaking remember if I do. Hold on. I have one that was straight and I was wand curling it. You saw that recently. But do I have another one? I'm gonna figure this out because I want to do something to my hair. It's been a week now, I think, of me washing and I'm over it. And I need to dye my hair. You see the white hairs up here? I need to dye it, but that's just another step that I don't be wanting to do. I don't be wanting to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Look at the white hairs just sticking out. Ooh. Okay, so we're hydrating right now, right? Make sure you're doing your hydration. Sephora Savings event is coming up. It's a Halloween. Oh, wait a minute. By the time you see this it already is going on. Well, Sephora Savings event is actually happening right now. Okay, let's edit that right there. Okay, so let me know if you shopping, what you getting, you feel me, all the things. Let's see. I'm gonna use this Caudalie Instant Firming Serum. I've done a video, so hopefully you've seen that already here on YouTube, talking about all my recommendations: fragrance, makeup, skin, hair, body. Yeah, those are the different categories. And then I'm gonna do some short form, because you know the short form girlies be wanting to know what's going on too. They don't want to be watching long videos, and I get that. You want it quickly and you want to know what's going on. So I'll make sure I link my Sephora storefront for you so you have that in case you are shopping. Obviously, no pressure. Where's my vitamin C? Hold on. CeraVe has a vitamin C that I've been using. CeraVe that's so interesting, right? I never knew CeraVe to have skincare, but I'm here for it. This is the skin renewing vitamin C. If you're not using a vitamin C, you gotta do that, okay? It's gonna brighten dark spots. And remember I showed you these? I think that they've gotten lighter. Whatever this is, whatever this darkness is, I believe has gotten lighter. There was these two that little by little have just gotten lighter. So it takes time. You can do a spot treatment or put whatever brightening product all over your face. And obvi, this is good for CeraVe. You want to do your serum and then you do your vitamin C, or actually, you know, well, okay, depends on whether or not your skin is sensitive. If your skin's sensitive, you want to do your active, so meaning the product that's going to do something. Think of it that way in layman's terms. So this vitamin C is the active right now that I'm using. This can go after a serum to create a barrier for your skin so that it's not gonna cause you any reaction if your skin's sensitive. If it's not, then you can put it right after you cleanse your skin, so closest to your skin. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I get questions about confidence and how I'm so confident. And I've contemplated doing a standalone video on it, but here are my preliminary thoughts just to give you some answers now. It's gotta be personality. I wonder if confidence can be trained. I guess it could be. I mean, right? You go to different trainings and masterminds and things to boost yourself in different areas. So now that I talk about it, I believe it can be trained, but for me, it is definitely innate. And let me explain. I want to say that I was born this way, but I also know, if you haven't already watched my eldest daughter trauma video, make sure you watch it. I'll link it down below. I was given a lot when I was younger. So I had to show up. I had to be strong. I didn't have anyone or things to fall back on. I just had to be. You feel me? And I know that that's part of why I'm so confident, because I had to do so much and be so many things that I didn't have time to not be. I think I just repeated myself, but you get what I'm saying? Perhaps that's how I just would always just show up as me. And I was also you can watch the video for more details, but I was also rigid and what I call myself, bossy, controlling. Yes, I'm better now. Bossy, I suppose, a leader. And that I think is innate. Can you learn to be a leader? Perhaps. I don't know what that's like, because that's not how I was. I just have always been a leader. So in group projects, I'm the one to normally lead. In general, okay, I'm an introvert. Let's go to that. So I will, Fenty Hydrovisor, I will fall back and listen. I'm not the one to dominate conversations. I want to see what's going on. So that is me for sure. But being a leader doesn't trouble me either, because I'm very good at it. So there's that too. And I want to see that that's a personality. So what are the parts that can be implemented now as an adult? I would say not looking for anybody's validation, not looking for anyone's input. Just do what you feel is best. How do you know if what you're feeling is best? Well, there's sometimes trial and error. I've done things, made choices in my life that I've done on I wouldn't say a whim, because I am calculated, but I've done, and they were risky and they've panned out well. Some have not. So there's gotta be a level of flexibility, which I mean, I've been pretty rigid the majority of my life. I've been working on being more flexible. So it's been a roller coaster, but in general, you got to be able to take risks. You've got to trust that in some, if not many cases, what you think is better than what someone else thinks. I mean, you gotta have an ego. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not that the ego has got to be one where you don't listen to advice at all. No, not at all. However, you're not gonna find me always asking people what they think. Is my skincare pilling? Ooh, it is a little bit. Okay, something didn't interact together well with the other. I wonder if it was the pilling. I wonder which product it was. Crap. Okay, now I know. Doesn't mean that the products are a problem. It just means that maybe one of them was silicone and I was rubbing it and it was getting disrupted. You gotta trust yourself. And maybe trusting self will require trial and error. I think so, because you might be thinking, well, how do I know? Girl. And you also got to be introspective enough to know that look, we're all trying to figure it out. So I'm not the one to be like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Whatever. No, it's what I want to do. I also don't give a damn. That's got to be personality. I also don't give a damn. Look, I don't give a damn about what anyone else thinks about things. I just don't. I think I know what the hell to do in a lot of situations. And if I don't, of course, I will seek other advice. But being confident is just really being confident in what I got to say, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. You feel me? I'm powered by God, right? So there's that too, is just having, that's my eye. It's just having that inkling, that feeling, that trust in God, right? To hear that small voice. If there's something if it's a big decision and you're like, I don't know about this. Okay, there's some nuance there. But just in general, I don't need to hear what anybody else has to say. And I also am very secure in myself too. So there is a level of security that I recognize is related to this. Actually, you gotta be secure in yourself, secure in knowing that you are smart, you are wise, you have good ideas, you are beautiful, you can get a lot of what you want. You know how to work the room, you know how to work conversations. I also studied business administration, so perhaps that has something to do with it. But you just, sometimes it's when you score, when you slam dunk something, when you are successful at something, and that's where the trial and error comes in, whether it's a conversation or it's a pitch or anything, whether it's a relationship. When you see success in these areas, that is information to tell you that, girl, you got it going on. You feel me? You know what you're doing. So that is an ego stroke, or just confirmation. If you say ego stroke, it might sound bad. That is a confirmation that, okay, she knows what she's talking about. You can say to yourself, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. So then that confidence, right, that data will power you to say, hold on a second, I know what I'm doing. So if it's relationships, I know that I'm great at sales. And this is really anything. Selling someone to believe what you're saying, selling someone to purchase what you're selling someone to follow your ideas, right? If I'm a leader in a group, you got to sell to your partners to say, look, this is what I'm thinking. Let's do this. And this is what I'm thinking. And here's why. It's not bullying. It's just the confidence to say, I think we should do this and let's go in this direction. So sales is part of the whole confidence idea. You gotta be able to look people in the eye and say what you're saying and believe what you're saying in order for that person to understand, okay, so she's about her business. And when I speak, I don't speak with fillers. If I do, it's a slip up. I will just pause to gather my thoughts and say what I gotta say. You're not gonna hear the ums and all of that. If I use a filler phrase, I'm being silly, like that. I'm being silly to say, but that's not my natural way of speaking. It's not. Because when you do all of that, you show the person that you're not confident in what you're saying. So when you hear people who do a lot of all that stuff, I can't stand it. I know there's a trend going on TikTok where they're challenging people to make a video and just pause instead of using fillers. And watching those videos is so cringy because it's so obvious the person's brain is firing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. For me, that's normal. And it's not something that is painful to watch because I just pause, and pausing with confidence that you've got something so important to say that your pause is not distracting. I've learned too over the years through schooling and working that a pause can be very powerful. You see how I just paused right now? To me, that pause is powerful. Okay, I adjusted myself. I squinted my eyes a little bit to show seriousness. I'm being playful right now, but I do it because I do it where it makes the most impact. Okay, so you can pause. Oops, I just wet my face. I washed this brush earlier, so it's all wet. But you can pause for dramatic effect, or you can pause simply because you're trying to think of what you want to say next, and the person or people who are listening to you will still wait to see what you have to say. Now, how does that happen? Well, that's because for me, I don't speak unless I don't usually speak unless I have formulated my thoughts well and I have something meaningful to say. So there's something called, oh my gosh, it's like a contribution score. And what that means is people who talk a lot, because they love to hear themselves talk, they're normally very insecure. Egotistical, meaning the ego is really high and it's dependent upon people. Their contribution score is low. Why? Because you talk so damn much that what you're saying, we don't really want to hear it. Sometimes it goes in one ear and out the other, and it's not very valuable because you talk so damn much. Whereas someone like me, when I finally talk about something, I've thought about it so much and I have not been talking the whole time that when I do start to talk, people listen. So that also is aligned with or related to confidence. It's not having to talk so damn much and then you get tuned out. But when you have something thoughtful to say, to contribute to an idea, to a conversation, to a meeting, people want to listen to you because you weren't already running your mouth for 10 minutes. So that also has a lot to do with it. And then when you finally do speak, you see that pause? You speak with a cadence that demands the attention of those listening to you. And you enunciate. I love a good enunciation. Okay, I love a good enunciation. We gonna use our colloquialisms. We gonna be funny with it. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna do all of that, like I just did. You feel me? But when you really want to demand attention, depending on the audience, like I just did with that dramatic pause, I will enunciate even more dramatically. And then using hand signals will usually come into play depending if you're doing some kind of interview, if you're doing some kind of public speaking, for instance. You see what I just did? I literally just did it. And look, you feel what I'm saying? We go ahead and we enunciate more, use hand signals. And I learn from people. You gotta learn. You gotta pick some mentors that maybe not even know who you are. I mentioned this years ago on social. You can have mentors that don't even know your name. People that you admire. You watch people's public speaking in person or on YouTube, wherever. Listen to podcasts, listen to how people formulate their sentences and their ideas. And if you want to be like them, you start to take notes. You start taking mental notes about the things you enjoy that they're exhibiting, and you start to practice. You can practice in the mirror, do it however you gotta do it. I remember being in school, undergrad and grad, doing presentations. I used to be so afraid, oh my goodness. But one of the a few jobs that I had, so annoyed the camera overheated. I was saying that I've had several jobs where I've had to do public speaking, so it has challenged me in speaking in front of people, being concise, being confident, and making sure that that shows. Additionally, listening and paying attention, then speaking once you have something fruitful or edifying or meaningful to say is good, because then you can formulate your thoughts. And then when it comes to just outwardly being more confident, being more challenged, honestly, because I had to do these presentations publicly that used to make me cringe so badly. I mean, I would sometimes stutter over my words. I have a slight stutter, not a serious one, a slight. I have family members who actually stutter, so there's a little bit of that happens to me, especially when I'm nervous, but sometimes it's something in my brain. It's like I have to breathe and then try the word all over again. So that would happen to me in front of people, and it was so unsettling for me. Don't know if they noticed, maybe they did, and you know what you gonna do, I'm still talking, so you have to just listen to what I'm saying. Either way it goes, being forced out of my comfort zone, having to speak in front of people, slowing down my words, enunciating also helps me to slow down my words, and then watching other people who talk in a way, present in a way that I admire, taught me to speak with such precision. Do you see how I just spoke? I was speaking like I was putting together building blocks to make a Lego building. You feel me? I just have picked up on this stuff. I've picked up on it, and then I implement it, and it works. You dig? Okay, I laid my hair down right now. I am starving like Marvin, honey. I'm starving. It's 12 o'clock, and I'm gonna make some lunch and then get to recording. Good morning. I be forgetting that I have this beautiful Victoria's Secret satin robe, and I just decided, look, I also have to remind myself to big up myself and look like somebody in the crib. Look, I talk about it all the time, so you might think that it just comes naturally. It does usually, but there are times where I'm like, oh, let me just throw on, this robe that I always wear. And then I got to say to myself, girl, go throw on that cute Victoria's Secret one too. You feel me? Put that in the rotation too. Ooh, my face feels so dry. We're going to get to the hair in a second. Oh my gosh, it looks so crazy. My face is so dry. Let's get something going on here, because when you do the Dr. Dennis Gross mask, you need to do it on dry skin. Okay, this is a Pixie Glow Mist. Wow, I need something. Keep the face hydrated. Comment down below and let me know whether or not, ever since you've been watching my videos, I have motivated you to do more for yourself. I want to know, because I recognize that Some people are watching these videos just because it's entertaining. And I also recognize that some are watching because they want to make a change. They want to start a skincare routine. They want to change their wardrobe, or they want to know what's in style or how to put something together. They want an outfit idea, etc. They want to know how to do their makeup. And I understand that sometimes it's like, that is a lot. I don't even know where to begin. I just want to watch. And I want to know which one of those is you, because my hope and prayer, whoop and pray, is that you're learning and implementing what is going on. Because I get lots of questions and comments, and I see it. People are like, man, I would love to be able to do that, but that seems like a lot of work, or I don't know. By the way, my nails yesterday, I love these, okay? The base pink color has some glitter shimmer to it. I don't know if this is new. No, I know. Let me start all over again. It is in fact new, because when I've done these long stiletto nails from BTR Box, they didn't always have this glitter shimmer on the base. I like it. It's cute. It's different. So I can understand how what I be showing y'all would be a lot for someone that is not used to doing all of this, doing the skincare routine, taking the time to do the makeup and the hair and the whatever. I can understand that. But it's also my heart's desire that women watch these videos and challenge themselves to do more if you want to do more, right? It's not like I'm saying, hey, everybody got to do all this. I would like that. Because look, I like when I'm out or just anywhere and I see a woman putting that ish on. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. I just be like, yes, girl. Yes, you know? So it is always my heart's desire that women are empowered, given the tools that they need, given the tutorials that they need to do whatever more. That is not good English, but you get it. To do more in their lives, however that looks. Because I know what it's like, and I've shared this a while ago, to lose myself in motherhood. Where's my vitamin C? And not look and feel how I want to look and feel. CeraVe vitamin C serum. So as a mom of a 9-year-old, it's just always in my mind that, look, I'm going to take the time to do what I got to do for myself. And I hope that other women are doing that. Because people will say, oh, I don't have the time, the kids. And I know if you have multiples, I get it. It's different than having one. And the ages matter too. I get that. But many years ago, I made it a point to get up before my family so that I had time for myself, because I knew I did not like the feeling of waking up to demands and waking up to requests. I didn't like it. So very quickly I said, oh no, something's got to change. And I made sure I made that change. Girl, it is so warm in here, so I put my fan on. Hopefully it's not too distracting. So hopefully you've identified that if you want to do things differently, right? It's not by force, but I believe you want to. Yeah, I believe you want to. I hope you do for you. I hope you do for you. Look, I just, when you know you've lost yourself and you know what it feels like and you dig yourself out of it, you meaning me, I don't want anyone to feel that way. I don't want anyone to feel that way. I want to share what I did and what I continue to do to ensure that it never happens again. It's just so important to me. So hopefully you're finding areas where you can make changes, if that's what you want to do, so that you can make those changes and just have a little bit of time for yourself, even if it's just a 10-minute makeup routine, just to feel like you're alive, feel like you're somebody. Because you know how you might be going to the workhouse, to the office, and people be looking at you like, are you okay? Did you get enough sleep? And because maybe you have some under eye bags, or you have some dark spots, maybe you just can use a little bit of concealer to look like a person. I have a girlfriend who doesn't do a lot of makeup. She does her concealer and I think some powder, and that's it. And at least each day she looks like somebody, okay? So I encourage you to do whatever it takes to look and feel like a person. This moisturizer is really good. My skin feels so smooth. Wow. I like that. Pharmacy Honey Cloud. That is really good. Ooh. Okay. So if you've been doing that, or if you have done it, please let me know what you've done to give yourself some time. Because look, because I know what it's like, I don't be liking when I hear, oh, I don't have time. Make the time. Make the time. Make it. Find it. Dig it out. You feel me? Because let me remind you, in case you're new, when I used to work in the office, I would leave home by when I was on time by 6:30 in the morning to drive in 30 minutes of traffic, because if the later I left, the longer it would take me to get there. So it could be 35 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes. Okay. So I had to leave wicked early with a baby to take him to school. So I would get up 4:30. Okay. All because I knew I wanted to work out and do my makeup. I did my makeup every single day, no matter if I was late. that makeup was on my face. I mean, I never went in that office without makeup. There was no way. So if I was late, I had to do my makeup. Now, there were some times where I did a very basic eye with just Sephora Collection Micro Smooth powder, and I always had eyebrows on. There are some times where I didn't do eyelashes, which always made me feel so strange. I would at least, if I didn't have on eyelashes, I would at least put on eyeliner, because I just looked so naked, like a naked mole rat. I didn't like it. But I always had on my face because that's what made me feel the most confident, like a person. You know what I'm saying? So that was a must. And whenever I had time, I would film. But if I was wicked late, obviously there was no filming. And if the look was just a basic everyday look, I'm trying to find my product. If it was a basic everyday look, then there was no need for me to film, right? But for the most part, I was filming. And then of course, if I was late, I wasn't doing my workouts. But on an ideal morning, I was working out and filming my makeup, doing my makeup look, doing my eyeshadow or my lippy to match my outfit. And I was looking like a person because I was multitasking. I was grinding. I was hungry, right? I was hungry for a better life, hungry for more freedom, hungry for more money, hungry for a change, hungry for a difference. And I'm still that way because listen, the hunger don't stop, the grind don't stop. You feel me? But all that to say, I knew that I had to wake up a lot earlier in order to have what I wanted and to feel how I wanted to feel and do what I wanted to do. So I had to do it. It was so hard. It was so hard. I can't even tell you how many workouts I did half-assed because I just said to myself, I'm gonna do it. I have to do it. So if I'm not giving 100%, as long as I did it, I felt like a person, you feel me? So I just encourage you, if you're in that place now and you're like, I don't know where to make the time. I'm so tired. I'm so stretched thin, all that. When you're hungry, girl, you're going to make whatever provisions you got to make. Obviously with the strength of God to get it done, but you're going to get it done because you see the goal that you have in mind, whether that's a new version of you, whether that's a more healthy body, whether that's a clearer mind, whatever it is, more money in your pocket to live a life with less stress, whatever. You see that, and then you just don't take your eyes off of that vision. This line is not straight. You don't take your eyes off of that vision, girl, and you stay on that grind. You stay on that grind, honey. So I encourage you. Oh, get it together, girl. Oh, right? Whether you're going to slick back your hair or you're going to throw a wig on, you feel what I'm saying? Whatever it's going to be, I encourage you to do whatever you need to do for you to feel like a person, to feel like somebody. I always say that. Do whatever you gotta do to feel like a person. Oh yes, yeah. I did this video recently. Where my hair scrunchie at? Girl, I can't find these. Oh good, I found you right. I put this video up recently. 5 ways to elevate your style. Something chic. Something. Hopefully you watched the video. If you didn't, I'll link it down below. Okay, praise the Lord. And I was giving you 5 different looks. Okay, look, when I start doing a little twitch, you know, we talking about something. Can you open? I don't want to break a nail over a jar of gel. Bless his name. Girl, oh, let me use these scissors. I'm not going to fight over a jar of gel. Oh, I'm so irritated. Why you got to be like that? Look, no one has time for this. Excuse me. All I'm going to do is slick my hair down. So I give you 5 different looks. You feel what I'm saying? So whether you going to morning drop off, you feel me? You going out to the coffee shop. Now, I thought about this when I was watching the video back. I said, hold on a second. We're giving side titty at the coffee shop. You may want to do the coffee shop look to happy hour. Then again, it was a onesie. You feel me? Look, I don't care. Okay, it was just a cute video to give the girls some inspo. All right, that you could really do a little 1, 2, and 2 for yourself. Whenever you got somewhere to go, you know, when you have a little bit of time in the morning, throw on a cute 2-piece set. Look, when sets became a thing, I mean, they've been a thing, right? The Adidas sets are a throwback, but when they came back and became a thing, they made life so easy for those of us who like, I almost wanted to say continuity, but it's not that. Those of us who like, those of us who are a creature of habit, like ease, like to not have to think too much about outfits sometimes, that made life so much easier, right? It's having a 2-piece set. It started with Fashion Nova, at least for me. But I love a good 2-piece set just because, you know, with the morning outfit, it was a 2-piece set, so you can just throw that on any time of the day and you look like a person, you feel me? You can catch me in a 2-piece set almost all the time, especially when it comes to Adidas and Spanx. Girl, don't play with me. Look, I love it. So I hope you watched that video. It was really fun to make. I used to not be able to stand trying on clothes and doing try-on videos because it took so much from me, right? Doing a makeup video is so second nature. Doing fashion videos, fashion content just wasn't my thing for a long time. That's not even how I began my journey online. So doing it just requires so much energy that I couldn't stand it. And I've been doing it so much now that I've grown to like it. I've grown to like it, which is nice. It's good to like what you're doing. It's good to like what you're doing. Hello. And you can tell when someone likes what they're doing or doesn't like what they're doing, you know? So, not splash. So praise God for liking what we do. Okay, we love that. We do love that. Praise God for changing my mind about it too. Man, I couldn't stand trying on clothes because it's so much work. But then you might look and say, oh, that makeup, doing the makeup for an hour is so much work, right? So what is so much work for somebody another person might be graced for it and have a lot of patience for it. So I do understand that. I do recognize that. That's even the same for motherhood. Somebody might say, oh, I don't want to be a parent. I can't imagine. I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. I don't have the interest, right? And that's somebody's point of view. That's what they want to do. You feel me? And if that's you, comment down below if you feel so inclined. But then you have others who are like, I want to have a huge, where's my brush? I want to have a huge family and I love being pregnant. I love being a mom. And perhaps it's also because they're graced for it. You feel me? So I do recognize that. I do recognize that. It's like people who travel a lot, you know? Some of them really enjoy it. I love being on the plane. I love being able to disconnect from the world and obviously love being in different destinations, seeing the world. And you have others, oh my gosh, I can't stand the plane. It gives me anxiety. I don't like being on the plane. I don't like being disconnected. I don't like leaving my house. You feel me? So it's all about who the person is and their perspective. Anyway, one thing about getting ready and having on a satin robe and doing your hair with gel is you trying not to get any of this oil and gel on the robe, honey, please. And you know, be feeling like that too, like, oh, this is a fancy robe. I don't want to get it all messed up. But look, there's a washer and dryer. And I have been doing a better job of separating my, look, this is back to my childhood, my nice clothes. You know, it was school clothes back in the day. So my nice clothes, I've been doing a better job of separating those out, okay, into a different basket. So that when it comes time to do the laundry, I'm going to be taking out what needs to be hung up in there because I used to throw all of it together. And I'd wash all of it together. Look, I didn't used to take laundry washing very seriously. And I've gotten a lot better with that. So I've been separating out my nicer clothes, you know, my Spanx and my this and my that and this robe, for instance, and whatever else. Ooh, I made that tight. Crap. I don't always make it tight, but this one is tight. Ooh, it's pulling the back of my neck. Sometimes I want my bun to snatch me, but I might regret this. Ooh, because when I look down, it's pulling. And I have breakage in the back of my head too. Look, sometimes you gotta sacrifice for love. You gotta sacrifice for the look. So I've been doing a lot better job. That ain't good English. Sometimes it just works though. Sometimes when the English is not good, it still works. So I've been doing a better job at separating out my clothing so that the stuff that is nicer, that really nicer just means don't wash it all crazy and then let it hang dry. So that's separate. So a robe like this, for instance, would go into that laundry pile so that when I wash that laundry, I'm gonna hang that stuff. I used to have this hanger. Look, we're just chatting right now. I used to have this hanger that my mom put in my room, actually upstairs. Either my room was the biggest, yeah, or the hallway. And you would hang the stuff over it to dry your clothes. I need one of those. But where would I put it? That'd be so annoying. I do need one of those. You know why? Because when I do those hanging clothes where I don't dry it and I hang it, I put it on my hanger because I hang up the majority of my clothing. Yeah, unless it's gym clothes, it's hung up. And, oh no, most of my gym clothes is hung up. Either way it goes, I hang up a lot of my clothes, right? So I put it on the hanger and I'm like, okay, well, I'll let it hang dry. Well, the issue is that I don't put the wet stuff that is hang drying in the closet, obvi, because that's not smart. But I hang it behind the door in the laundry room. So what I noticed last time was that they were compacted. So they're hung up, but they're on top of one another. They're side by side, okay, on one another. So obviously it wasn't able to dry well. So I later was like, oh my gosh, I need a better alternative because the pile of stuff that I'm going to be hanging or that I hang is a lot. So I can't separate it too much from one another. It just don't make any sense. So yeah, I need one of those old school hanger situations. It's going to remind me of my childhood. But where am I going to put that thing? I got to find somewhere to put it. I guess in the bathroom, girl. I don't know. I need to get one of those on Amazon. If you use that, or if you have a different solution on what you do, girl, let me know in the comments. Because I need something. We ain't hanging it outside. This is not Ghana. We're not hanging it outside. I don't want to do that because I don't want dust on my clothes. The whole point is washing it. The whole point is washing it. I washed it. I cleaned it. You don't feel not dust in my... No. I don't like that. I don't even be wanting to sit on my couch from outside. And I definitely don't sit on my bed from outside. So I'm not trying to hang my clothes from outside and then come and think that they're clean. It's just not. Though I obviously understand in a third world country, this is the life. I get it. I've done it. I've been there, but that's not what I'm trying to do right now. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Okay, so we got the gel and the got to be down. I got my wrap strips right here. So we're gonna look at all this gel. You would think, oh, take less gel. No, I need it. I need it because I need this to be hard. I need this to be laid. I needed to do what I need to do. This is my go-to hairstyle, but I'm ready for something else. Oh, my bun is a mess. Jesus. I'm ready for something else. I really am. I'm ready for something else. So we're going to see. I have an event tonight. Oh, yeah, we're going to an event tonight. Hello, MAISON FIDE. We're going to an event tonight. It's a fragrance brand that I've been seeing a lot on social. I look forward to. I'm so excited. It's a Moroccan theme situation. I have this dress. Man, I've never tried it on. I hope it fits me because, girl, I want to be on theme. I want to be on theme. And I was saying to myself, I can't be having no bloating with that dress. It is very fitted. It's stretchy, so I'm praying that's going to fit. Oh, my God. And then this hair and makeup that I'm doing is going to be for the whole day. I'm not going to do this all over again. Another reason why it needs to be hard and laid down, but either way, I do my hair like this the same way each time. I want it hard, laid down, just perfect, okay? So yeah, that event is tonight at Hotel Zaza. I haven't been to Hotel Zaza ever. Well, I've been to the bar once ages ago. Wait a minute, I gotta check and see which Zaza this is because there are two Zazas. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be real cute. I'm excited. I'm getting invited to these fragrance events. You know I love fragrance, so that's cool with me. That's cute. Keep me in mind. Love to hear it. And I have a meeting in 1 hour about an exciting opportunity that I'm excited about because if it makes sense, then I cannot wait to do it and to share with y'all. So that'll be really, really cute. The goal is to be ready by that time, you feel me? So this one I do so that the back portion here is laid down. I started doing this recently because I'm like, yo, I need a way to lay that part down. So I'm trying to make it as tight as possible. It is uncomfortable, like choking uncomfortable, right? Gotta do it. And then, look, I can't talk. Let me just show you. Go over, well, I gotta tell you a little bit. Okay, go over this way to hold it down. Obviously tying all of these very tightly. And then, ooh, now you're real choked up. You can tell I'm real choked up right now, okay? Whew. And then find an outlet to cut this so you don't pass out, okay? And then we're gonna just cut this down right here so it's still under and it's being held by this last strip. And cut up all these pieces because they're annoying to me. And the hair still stays laid and I don't take it off until I'm done. Unless I'm filming. Okay. Ooh, which... I didn't need to film. I was just thinking, like, oh crap, I need to film. Anyway, I'm filming with you, but I was talking about something different. Anyway, okay, so this is what I've been doing lately. Lots of strips, and then this part at least can hold this part down. I really want to put another one, but it's all good. I can't even see what's happening back there. Okay, girl, well, let's get ready. overheated, which is an annoying part about this camera. The camera's great. I love my Sony. I was gonna look. What is this? I still don't even know. I'll link it down below in case you care. The lens is 11 millimeter, 1.8. Praise the Lord. It be overheating. Excuse me. I'm busy. Okay? Under heat so that I can use the camera. I finished everything. My hair's done and all that, but I took off the wrapping paper prematurely because I had a meeting, and I just want to make sure that it is really laid down. So I put my head tie on top for that reason. This halter top is from Dynamite. It's big on me, which is crazy. It's a medium. I mean, is it big on me? Maybe not. Well, I mean, it's pretty stretchy. Yeah, I suppose it is big on me. Anyway, I'm gonna put a jacket on top of this when I go. Anyway, I love these jeans. Where are they from? I don't recall, but I got them tailored and I like the color and everything about these jeans. Now, because I've worn them so many times, they've stretched. You know how when you wash the jeans, it'll get tighter again? I need to wash these. I haven't washed them and I've worn them several times. I like them a lot. Look, how often do you wash jeans? Hello? Come on, don't hug me. They fit so greatly, so perfectly. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. And look, there's something about getting older where a halter top just makes sense. A halter makes me feel like a grown woman. This is not for young people. Okay, a halter screams grown woman. You know what I'm saying? A halter screams she about her business. She grown. A halter screams 80s baby. You know, a halter screams maybe even 70s baby. You know, it just feels like she's somebody, you know? Look, a halter makes me want to do this. I'm so annoyed. Okay, let me go edit the content. And yes, so much to do. Like I said, tonight we have a what you call it, you know, I'm going to shower from the neck down after a day because I gotta be fresh again, right? We'll lotion up and do our whole routine again because everything just needs to be fresh. There's no way that I could, look, you gotta dance. There's no way that I could keep this lotion and deodorant and neck and body on till tonight. It just can't happen. It can't happen. The groin, no, we gotta have a new one. I can't have the same groin from 10 a.m. at 6. You get what I'm saying? The groin has to be different. I can't keep it. So we will shower again and do all that because I got a few things to do beforehand. I just want to let you know that. Look, it's TMI, but look, I'm trying to tell you something. Don't take the same groin from the morning to the evening. Depending on what your plans are. Let the groin be different. Let the groin be different. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I'm just coming in and I just wanted to prove to you that I did look like a person today. Okay, got on my, did I show you these jeans earlier? I did. And then this jacket is Amazon. I'm wearing a size large. Look, we don't want to talk about what's happening here. Oh, you can see it was the back. Love that. Okay, I had on my, why am I blanking? I had on these 12 p.m. studio Sundays today. You feel what I'm saying? Girl was doing what she could stuff. Don't think about those things, okay? Ooh, not you, crooked. I can't do it. That's a problem. We don't want crooked. Are you crooked? Hold on. Yeah, anyway, love this jacket, right? Is this some kind of a dupe? I like it. It's real cute. Wearing a size large. I'll link it down below. All right, I'm back. This face is gonna just get, I don't even believe I need to do any kind of retouch. You feel me? I am gonna put a gloss on. I mean, the lips feel dry, so that is gonna get touched up for sure. I love a good matte lip. It just gets to a point. Was I just recording? I was recording just now. So annoying. It gets to a point where you need to put a gloss on top, right? As the day progresses, it's like, yo, get you a gloss because now you're looking real parched, and I'm not trying to give parched. Oh my God, I have to finish some stuff. Oh my gosh. No, I gotta ask for an extension. Oh, I just realized I have to finish something. Sometimes some tints are just too much, right? There's too much and then there's too much. Can I do it quickly? I have it printed out. I'm not pleased with how this place, it doesn't look that bad, but it's bad enough. I'm not pleased with how this place looks. What do I have to do? Okay, I did this. I print out the edits so that I can check off each thing to make sure that it's done accurately. There's sometimes some oversight, but I do my best, okay? So.
For a higher salary, and I asked for a relocation bonus, and I ended up
shower and I got the gloss from earlier, which I love, by the way. Daisy. Ooh. Oh, that's a water droplet. I thought it was a piece of my skin. You know how when you put a gloss on top of skin that needs to be exfoliated? Don't make the mistake and then do this. It would disappoint you, Cecilia. You will be like, I have to take all of this off, exfoliate, and start all over again. I've been there where I didn't recognize that I needed to exfoliate. So it's always good to spread the lips and blot in between so that it doesn't settle in between. I'm getting on the inside so we don't have any issues. Where's my lotion? Hold on. It is mad cold outside. I want to do Fenty with body cream, but it's going to be too rich for this very fitted dress. By the way, I have not tried it on. Let's hope and pray that it's going to fit me. I want something that's going to give me more of an easy slip. So I've been doing the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant. It just looks so good on my skin. You feel me? Granted, you're not going to see my skin, but I'm going to know that I'm hydrated underneath it. You feel what I'm saying? This is Blonde Ambition. It's mad cold outside. It's 60 something and it's windy. And you know how that is. The wind be blowing. I mean, I was pissed earlier. The cold weather literally upsets me. It doesn't give me any joy. I will sit in 90 degrees at the pool and I'll be burning up hot. But I find way more comfort in that than being freezing. I can tolerate, put it this way, tolerate, because it's not comfort. I mean, it's hot out there. But I can tolerate that longer and more than cold weather. That's how I feel. Ooh, Lord. Oh, that's some makeup on my towel. I'm wearing that purse from Akira. You'll see. Okay, let's get the body hydrated and smelling real good. And Blonde Ambition really gonna go with the fragrance, though I don't know anything about it except that it's, what's going on? This piece of lint, that it's inspired by Marrakesh, I believe. So if you don't know, Marrakesh is giving very woody, spicy scent. So today's mix, Blonde Ambition in Honor and Glory, right up that alley, right up that alley. So I look forward to getting this. I'm so excited. At first, no, Blonde Ambition, excuse me, Brown Sugar Babe, it's a fragrance brand, oils, whereas this is a spray. Either way it goes, I'm excited. Let me finish getting ready. I got so nervous because number one, this is a size small. This is from Ofure. I couldn't remember the name. I got a size small. And number two, when I held it up, this thing was given see-through. And girl, I was like, oh crap. However, ooh, now that it's on, you can't really tell, but it's doing something to my eyes. Do you see how it's, do you see that? Is this intentional? It looks like there's some kind of leopard or something. This is sexy. And I was supposed to save this for my, is that oil? Oh crap, do I have an oil stain? Oh crap, that looks like oil. Wait, is there like a leopard thing going on here? Do you see this? Something's going on. Is it my eyes? Is it my eyes deceiving me or what? It looks like there's some kind of pattern underneath. This is beautiful. I'm wearing a size small. What a shocker. I thought it would be too tight. I'm wearing this again on my birthday. Screw this. What? Yeah, we're gonna rewear. Because this was supposed to go for my birthday. And then it's a Moroccan team. So, you know, I had no choice. I had to, oh, let me not step on it. I had to pull it out. Now I got a suck in my stomach. Whew, so let's leave it out for now. Whew, and then when the time comes, we'll put it back. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, this is so sexy. I wish I had a nasty bang or, yeah. But then again, I do like how my shoulders are out. Let's see. I'm going to put these two necklaces on. I don't know why I keep blanking on where this is from. My God. And I know where it's from. I just can't think of it right now. That's so annoying. Anyway, necklace. Right? I need something loud. This Cartier one gonna have to go back because you can't even see it. And then we're gonna put this Dior choke. Well, yeah, because then it looks like it's messed up. Then we're gonna put this Dior choker just for something. I don't have any other big necklaces because I'm not a big necklace person. But we gotta do something, you know? We gotta. Oh yes. We got to do something. Okay, there we go. Choke it up real quick. And then I was gonna change my earrings, but let me just leave it. I was gonna do these from H&M ages ago. I know I should. I need something loud. And I've never worn these, so hello, I gotta wear them at some point. I need something loud. You tell me. Let's see. I'm gonna put these on. Whew, thank God. Look, I ate because I was hungry. I also don't like to go places starving because then you be looking like a pig, okay? That's crazy. Then you be like, oh, where's the food? Where's the food? I ain't doing that. But the thing about it, I knew that this was a fitted situation. So if it's requiring a suck in. But the good thing is I got a little bit of a drive. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. It's giving a lot, but in the best way. Because I never wear these. We're doing it. Ooh, where's the other? There's the rubber part of the back. Let's put that in here. Here we go. Yeah, it's giving the level of extra that I need. Because this is every day. This is extra. And we need something extra today. Just because. If I had some gold, what you call it, that would have been real cute too. What's the other one? Some gold hoop gaudy earrings. That would have been a thing too. But I stopped buying that stuff because I knew I wasn't wearing it. And you see in a different vlog, I tried on some hoops and it just wasn't working with what I had on that day. Oh, I don't have the back. Ooh, I hope this one doesn't come off. I don't have the rubber that goes with this one. Ooh, girl. I hope I don't lose an earring. Ooh. Ooh. Is she looking like money or what? Yes, baby. Ooh, girl, you gotta pose sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta do a little pose. You gotta do a little walk too. Look, see, look. When you, look, I think I should do, no. It looks, okay, two things. When you wear a long dress and you think, oh, I can put on flats or a sandal with this because you're not gonna tell that I have on a sandal. To me, sometimes it's worth putting on the heel because you can tell you have on a heel, even though you can't see it, because the way you walk, right? When I walk in flats, it's different than when I'm walking with heels. Oh, when I'm walking with heels, then it's like this, and not these, and not these, and not these, and not these, and not. You see? So, damn, this is beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, so when you see this on my birthday, please act like you're surprised, okay? Because I love this so much. Oh, hooray. Oh, I'm so very me. I'm so my very me. I know I said it all wrong. I'm so very me. I'm so not me. Anyway, yeah, so I want to do flats, and maybe when I go on a birthday, I'll do the flats. Wow, I need like 10 of these. I feel like a person. I've been a person twice today. Can't you see? Hold on. I'm getting distracted. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Now we need some jewelry. You feel what I'm saying? My usuals. Wait, I almost got the order of it. I ordered a new one of these because my other one tarnished. Love. We'll link all this down below, okay? Right here, boom, boom, boom. And then we love thumb jewelry. I just get these in 10s. I have big, oh crap. Oh, it doesn't fit. Let me go get another one. Another one of these. We love a good thumb. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot that I recently got this. Yes. Another one of these watch rings. Ring watches. Oh my God. Stop. So this is the one that I put here. Yes. And then this. Okay. So here's this hand. This one we need to, oh, can this go here? Let's see. This is 3 rings. I did get a size 10. Oh no, it's too tight. Hang on, I have another one over here. It's the knuckle, you know, the knuckle's a little challenging. It was a whole set. These rings that I'm using as thumb rings, I got them in size 10s. Okay, so we got that going. What we got? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do our fragrance. You feel me? Ooh, ew. I'm so annoyed. Girl. Yes. Okay. Makes me think of that audio on TikTok. Yes, queen, slay. Okay, so yes, I am gonna do the high heels because I am, can you see me? Yes, you can. I am a person, right? So I wanna continue on that same vein. So because I'm still a person, I want to make sure that you also see, say, she's a person. So let's put these heels on. 9 West, love them. They're very comfortable. These are 4 inches, but the shocker is they don't be paining me like normal 4 inches do. Normal 4 inches, Jay. No more 4 inches. You're like, can I get somewhere to sit down? Where's the chair? Whereas this one, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not even 4 inches. Maybe it's a lie. Because it said 4 inches, but girl, it don't feel like 4 inches. Either that or I just gotten better at wearing high heels, which I can't imagine. I can't imagine that happened. So this must be like 3.75. And you know, look, a lot of times we have to just deal with the pain because short heels just don't hit the way it has to. I know how kitten heels came back into town, but no, they don't be hitting how. Can you buckle? Don't piss me off today. Short heels don't be doing what they gotta do. You feel me? Hello? Hi. Okay. Cause short heels be looking like you're going to your middle school. Short heels be looking like you're going to your daddy-daughter dance. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't doing daddy-daughter daycare. You feel me? Ooh, it's a dinner. But I can't be eating too much. You know? Ooh. Yes. Yes. And I walk and I'm moving. Hey, and I'm moving, I'm walking. Ah, and I walk and I'm moving. Is that how you do Marrakesh? Imagine conservative country like this. And this is what I'm doing. Yo, we call my mom. If I call my mom and she sees what I'm doing, she's gonna be so happy. She's gonna be so thrilled. She's gonna be so jealous. She's gonna jealous me. She's gonna jealous me. And the thing about it is, it's my time. It is my time. It's not her time. Her time has passed. It is now my time. Can't you see? Can't you see? Yeah. You have to see. You have to see it. Hello, gorgeous ladies. Hi. I don't know if I was interrupting a conversation. Hi.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Of course. How are you? I'm well. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Thank you. You know what's so funny?
So good.
Thank you. I was so stressed at the inspo and the outfit, and I said, "Thank God I had this." I was, and I said, "Thank God I had this hanging there," because if not, it would have been a problem.
See, the Dallas event, everyone was like, "What is Moroccan shit?"
Yeah. So the Pinterest board did help me.
It did.
It did. I was so worried. Thank you for having me.
Let's go ahead. You can have a seat here.
Anywhere?
Yeah.
Okay. Gorgeous beauty that I just found. She sells wigs, so I'll make sure I link her down below. Okay, because look, the hair is laid today. Thank you. Nice. You look so pretty. Thank you.
You can sit. Okay, it's very Okay. Okay, I'm Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi. just Okay, so I'm Kelly. I am I guess now full-time content creator as I recently quit my job.
Hello.
And that's just what the journey is. I have been in Houston for about 5 years. Moved from West Palm Beach, but I'm originally from Jamaica.
Hello.
Correct, from Jamaica, right?
Yes.
But yeah, so that's my little intro. I'm sorry if that was awful. Oh, that's okay. I moved next week, so I won't be here too much longer.
Dear.
Don't judge me in here.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
when.
That's right. I mean, I don't get it. I don't see the problem. I don't see the issue.
I'm a heavy spray.
Yeah.
I spray.
I don't see the issue.
He's like right there.
Yeah.
Right on the
Absolutely.
For the vibes, for the road, yeah.
If you don't just about fall on the floor, then you haven't sprayed it. You know what I'm saying? Like the floor needs to be slippery. Yeah, now you know you've done something. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
You gotta choke off a little bit, you know? Yeah.
Agreed.
All right. Thank you, Charlie. All right, Jennifer.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm Jennifer, but known as Jen. I sell wigs, luxury wigs. If you talk about wigs in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
We talk about Jen luxury wigs.
Hello.
And I do that full time. That's just all I do. Make wigs, sleep, wake up, make wigs.
And she's also badass content creator too.
I'm a content creator because I know I put content out there, and I sleep wigs, I wake up because it makes me so happy. Like if I'm not making wigs, sometimes when I'm sleeping, I'm thinking of what wig to make. That's how bad it is. But yeah, what else?
All right. Okay. So one question for you: how many perfumes do you own right now?
12 bottles. I was just telling you.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I don't even know what I want when it comes to perfumes. I'm just whatever smells good is fine for me. I'm not like particular about oud or what. I'm just fine with anything that smells good. Yeah, I love that.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Jen.
Welcome.
Okay, Minna.
Yes, hi.
All right, introduce yourself.
My name is Minna. I'm originally from Ghana. I moved from Rhode Island. I have to always enunciate that. So yes, there are black folks in Rhode Island. Okay, yes, there are Ghanaians in Rhode Island also. 15 years ago, I moved here to work, and I've stayed because I love Houston. And I'm a full-time content creator. I've been creating content for a long time, all while I was working, but I've been full-time for 5 years.
Okay.
And I just give God the glory because, you know.
I'm so in awe of people that are full-time content creators because it takes a level of guts.
Yes, I agree.
Audacity.
I don't have faith. Girl, faith, guts, let me tell you. Okay, so what's one fragrance trend you think will never go out of style?
Trend.
There's so many trends now. Layering is a trend. Fragrance wardrobe is a trend. You know, some people's signature scents is a trend, right? So what's one thing you think, like with regards to fragrance, will never go out of style?
I think it's layering. And I have to say, I couldn't stand the idea of layering for a while.
Really?
I thought it was so offensive. Yeah, because if I love a fragrance, how dare I come and layer it?
I know.
And then don't pressure me now because I'm in public. Oh, what do you have on? Oh, is this and this and that? You're like, I don't know what it is. And then the person's all confused, right? And so, but now that it's been so long that I've been enjoying fragrance, I do a little layer too. You know, I do a little layer too. So I think it will stay because I get now why one of the reasons why people layer, because you want to make your scent unique. You know, so if two of us have on 540, well, my 540 is a little bit different, you know, because I mixed it with a little bit, a little bit, you know, whatever. So now you're like, wait a minute, that don't smell like, well, you're like, well, that's because I did my own little thing to it. So I get the layering. I think that's not going to go away because it's unique to the person.
Exactly.
That can't go away.
Exactly.
Because, you know, people will complain, oh, everyone's wearing Delina, everyone's wearing whatever, but when you put it on, it's you. Hello? You know? So that's it.
I love that. I'm a layering queen. Like, I don't think I can apply just one thing. Honestly, I have to layer it. So, yes, layering isn't going anywhere, and I'm very happy it's here to stay. And if you want any layering tips, come to me. I will tell you something. I'll give you 1 or 2 tips. All right. Okay. Toby just came in, so let's have Toby introduce himself.
Glad to be here.
All right, thank you. Welcome, Toby. So one question for you. What family of scents do you prefer?
That's a tough question for me, but because I like you to be of everything, but I would say woody
Okay.
It has woods. I'm beginning to love a lot of florals.
Okay.
I love
so
that.
I just like to try different things. So woody florals and spices.
Yeah,
Just trying
yeah.
different things. Yeah.
Okay.
So based on the weather, you know.
I know. I feel that as well. I feel that. I saw a lot of the testing you did recently, and I was like, okay.
That was fun.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to me. So we have Essay over here. Essay, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Essay. I'm a healthcare system analyst in healthcare, and I've been in Houston for about 10 years now. Yeah, and she's my cousin. Yeah, so I came here to support her.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, question for you: what scent reminds you of home?
I would say, I mean, it's something I like.
Just yeah.
Yeah, I like vanilla. Anything vanilla, I do like it. Yeah.
Do you know what
Very
scent
nice.
reminds me of your house? Shea butter.
Shea butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
my
mom always
mom's
had to
like,
talk about
it's
shea butter.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
So let me introduce myself. My name is Ehi. I'm the founder of MAISON FIDE. We are a luxury African beauty and well-being brand. And we're kicking off with fragrance. I love fragrance so much. I feel like fragrance tells a story, and there's so many stories from the African continent that I want to tell with fragrance. Our debut fragrance is Thé Marrakech, which is basically French for tea in Marrakesh. And it's telling the story of Moroccan mint tea, which is our hero note, right? Moroccan mint tea symbolizes hospitality, symbolizes community. If you go to a Moroccan establishment, a Moroccan home, workplace, the first thing you're served is tea. And when I went to the Hammam Spa in Dallas, I had the most amazing experience. It was highly sensorial, and at the end of the procedure, I was served this little snack. It had cardamom in it with dates, and then Moroccan mint tea. I was like, this should be bottled. Like, it was just so fragrant at the end of such a highly sensorial experience, and I was like, okay, there's something here. And it led me down the rabbit hole of like looking into like the Moroccan culture, and I noticed like the spa, the souks, you know, they have this whole spa thing because they have like the hammam baths in Morocco. And it was just so interesting to me, and I was like, this deserves its own story, like in a bottle. And then when I was building out the fragrance, we started it like from like 100 notes. Hi, we started from like 100 notes, and then we whittled it down to what we have today. So the top note, we have Moroccan mint tea. Please have a seat. We have Moroccan mint tea, we have fig leaves, we have creme de fig at the top, because in addition to Moroccan mint tea, figs are also a very huge part of the Mediterranean cuisine, right? At the heart, we have medjool dates, we have geranium, which is like a beautiful floral note that I love so much. It's in the rose family, and it's just so Mediterranean as well. We also have cardamom, we have tonka bean. And then at the base, we have oud, we have tobacco for that smokiness, and then we have a little bit of ambroxan, just for, you know, to enhance the fragrance and allow it to, you know, kind of last longer. So when I was working on this fragrance, I wanted it to be, even if you've never been to Morocco, you've never been to Marrakesh, when you smell this, it will transport you. And that was what inspired the fragrance. It's an ode to Morocco. It's an ode to the culture, the rituals, the people. And that's what MAISON FIDE is basically doing. We're telling the story of the African continent. So we're going to go to a different culture, a different country with every release, and we're going to tell a beautiful story around a hero note from that country or that region. So that's the essence of MAISON FIDE. We're changing the perception of what it means to be African, of what African luxury is. We're building it for everybody, but we're telling a different story. So it's not just luxury based, it's also a mission to change the perception of what people think Africa can be. So that's a little bit about me and the brand. So fun fact, I have over 300 fragrances. Before I built this fragrance, actually, I tried so many things. And the entire experience from the unboxing, in fact, from the first touch point, if I'm clicking on your website, it's an experience for me. And that informed everything I'm doing with Maison FIDE. So I've shopped, I've seen, I've unboxed many fragrances, I've tried nozzles, I've done a whole lot of things. I was like, you know what? Every single thing, every single purchase, every touch point was a learning process for me, so that when I'm building Maison FIDE, or when I was building Maison FIDE, it informed what I was looking for in a fragrance. So even the box, the bottle, everything is a testament to the process and the story that I wanted to tell. And I really wanted it to be like full on luxury, not just, you know, we're releasing a fragrance for releasing a fragrance sake. I want everything to be a keepsake. The box is a keepsake, the bottle is a keepsake, right? The juice, you never want to let it go. So we're gonna experience the juice shortly. I want everyone to just, you know, sit down, relax, you know, we'll have dinner, break bread together, and we're gonna go through like the whole luxurious experience here today. So
That is awesome.
thank you. So let's start eating, and then I'll be right back.
Cheers to more.
So like okay,
Higher and higher. Further and further. All of it, all of it. No, that's good. That's good.
My name is Desswell, but everybody knows me by Desi. What did you ask me about?
Just introduce yourself.
Okay. I am Nigerian. Born and raised in, I was born in Nigeria, but I was raised in Ohio. Moved to Houston in 2022, and I've been here ever since. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Oh, nice. I love that. Question for you. If you could create your own perfume, what 3 notes would it have?
Oh, that's a good question.
So think of it, top, mid, base.
Ooh, I don't know if I do it that way. I will definitely say pink pepper.
Yes.
I love a good spicy scent. Right now I'm in my like vanilla bag.
Yes.
Vanilla. Okay, you guys are feeling it?
Yes, oh yeah.
And then let me think. This is very oddly specific, but red currant. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled the 7 Virtues. What is this thing called? It's like blackberry. It's the
Yes.
But you know what I'm talking
Yes.
about? I've been trying to figure out what that note is. It's red currant. That, I think red currant might also be in the fragrance I wore today, which is, I wore a pure fragrance, mixed with the Xerjoff Herba Pura.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys are familiar. Anyway, I'm not a fragrance connoisseur, but I like to smell good.
Hello.
And that's a period, girl. And those 3 notes, fire. Because if you like red currant with pink pepper, combo making and then vanilla, I mean vanilla works. And I want you to smell it. Just inhale it. You know, experience it. Close your eyes. Imagine you're in a riad, a courtyard in Marrakesh.
This is crazy.
And just imagine that you're going out to the souks or, you know, to the market, to the town square.
Yes, this is so good.
And this is the fragrance that you're wearing.
I love it.
Right? You have an expectation of what to expect when you go out there. You know, you're drinking Moroccan tea. You're eating some snacks, you know, cardamom, dates, all whatnot. And you're having such an amazing time.
This is insane.
And I want you to just sit with it for a while. Sit with it. And tell me what you think. What's the first word that comes to mind when you smell Taya Marrakesh?
Insane.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Insane. Wow. I can't believe this.
Complex. I like that. saying I like that.
Wealth.
Yes. There's something sparkling about it. Like,
It's the fig.
yes.
So the fig added a little bit of fruitiness,
Oh,
but not too fruity that it takes away from it.
I am so shocked. Nothing. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. Oh my goodness. I was expecting very woody, smoky. I'm so shocked. This is amazing. Wow.
Smells good.
Wait a second.
So a little story about Tia America. We had 108 iterations of this fragrance. It took us 2 years to make this. I'm so happy to host you all here in Houston, and I know that I'll be back again with an even bigger event for the Houston creators, because girlies, we are always on your pages. We want you guys, and I'm so in love with every single one of you in this room. So thank you so much for coming. All right. See you at dinner.
so much fun. Oh, that fragrance is phenomenal. I think I found my birthday fragrance. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Oh, I gotta get my parking stamped. Oh my gosh, I gotta get home. Oh, it's 8:42. Oh, this is so bad. Thank you so much.